Welcome to Lauren Couple Circle. Discover the secrets of love, attraction, and relationship psychology. Let's begin. One of the rare masculine gestures that instantly captures a woman's attention is calm confidence without seeking approval. Many men mistakenly believe that attraction grows when they constantly try to impress a woman, prove their worth, or gain her validation. In reality, this behavior often creates the opposite effect. When a man appears overly concerned with being liked, he unintentionally communicates insecurity. Confidence, on the other hand, comes from knowing your value without needing someone else to confirm it. Women are naturally drawn to people who seem comfortable in their own skin. A man who does not desperately seek attention or approval sends a powerful message through his behavior. He shows that his self-worth is not dependent on external opinions. This does not mean acting arrogant, cold, or uninterested. True confidence is quiet. It is expressed through relaxed body language, steady eye contact, clear communication, and a sense of ease in social situations. Imagine two men meeting a woman for the first time. One man constantly tries to impress her by talking about his achievements, showing off his possessions, and seeking reassurance that she finds him attractive. The other man enjoys the conversation, shares his thoughts honestly, and remains relaxed whether she agrees with him or not. Most people assume that the first man is demonstrating confidence, but in reality, he is often seeking validation. The second man appears more confident because he does not need constant approval to feel secure. Female psychology often responds strongly to emotional stability. A man who remains composed and self-assured creates a sense of comfort and curiosity. Women tend to notice when a man is not easily shaken by small setbacks, disagreements, or social pressure. His calm presence communicates strength without needing to announce it. Instead of trying to dominate every conversation, he listens carefully and responds thoughtfully. Instead of competing for attention, he naturally attracts it. Another reason calm confidence is so attractive is that it creates mystery. When a man is constantly trying to prove himself, there is little left to discover. Everything is placed on the table immediately. A confident man allows his personality to unfold naturally. He does not rush to convince others of his value because he already believes in it himself. This often makes people more interested in getting to know him. Confidence without approval seeking also affects decision-making. Such a man is not afraid to express his opinions respectfully. He can disagree without becoming defensive and can accept different viewpoints without feeling threatened. This level of security is rare because many people base their confidence on how others react to them. When approval is removed, their confidence disappears. Genuine confidence remains steady, regardless of praise or criticism. Women often associate this trait with leadership, maturity, and emotional strength. It suggests that a man can handle challenges without losing control of himself. He does not panic when things do not go according to plan. He adapts, remains composed, and moves forward. These qualities create trust because they indicate reliability and resilience. The most attractive aspect of calm confidence is that it feels authentic. It is not a performance designed to gain attention. It is the natural result of self-respect and self-awareness. A man who values himself does not need to chase validation from everyone he meets. His confidence is reflected in his actions, his words, and his attitude toward life. That quiet certainty often becomes one of the first things a woman notices and one of the hardest qualities to forget. Another rare masculine gesture that instantly captures a woman's attention is focused eye contact. While many people underestimate its importance, eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication. Before a person speaks a single word, their eyes can reveal confidence, sincerity, emotional stability, and genuine interest. In female psychology, strong and natural eye contact often creates a deeper impression than long conversations or grand gestures. Many men either avoid eye contact because they feel nervous or overdo it in an attempt to appear dominant. Neither approach creates the desired effect. Avoiding eye contact can make a person seem insecure, uncertain, or distracted. Excessive staring can feel uncomfortable and intimidating. The key lies in balance. A confident man maintains steady and relaxed eye contact while remaining natural and respectful. This simple behavior communicates self-assurance without needing to say anything. When a man looks directly at a woman while she is speaking, he sends a message that she has his full attention. In a world filled with distractions, this is surprisingly rare. Many people spend conversations checking their phones, looking around the room, or waiting for their turn to speak. Focused eye contact demonstrates presence. It shows that the man is genuinely engaged in the interaction, rather than simply going through the motions. Women often notice this level of attention because it makes them feel heard and valued. Human beings naturally appreciate those who make them feel important. A man who listens with attentive eye contact creates a stronger emotional connection than someone who constantly shifts his attention elsewhere. This connection is not built through complicated techniques or rehearsed lines. It is built through genuine presence and interest. Focused eye contact also reflects confidence. People who are comfortable with themselves usually have no problem maintaining natural eye contact during conversations. They do not look away every few seconds because they are not afraid of being judged. Their calm gaze communicates emotional security. This can make them appear more trustworthy and attractive because confidence is often associated with confidence and strength. There is also a psychological element involved. Eye contact creates a sense of connection that words alone cannot achieve. It allows emotions to be communicated more clearly and helps establish mutual understanding. When two people maintain comfortable eye contact, they often feel more connected, even if they have only known each other for a short time. This is why meaningful conversations frequently involve moments of direct eye contact. It creates a feeling of authenticity that cannot be faked easily. Another reason women are drawn to this trait is that it demonstrates courage. Maintaining eye contact requires a certain level of vulnerability. It means being willing to be seen as you are, without hiding behind distractions or defenses. A man who can do this comfortably often appears more mature and emotionally grounded. He is not trying to impress anyone. He is simply present in the moment. Body language experts often describe eye contact as a silent indicator of confidence and interest. A man who combines steady eye contact with a relaxed posture, genuine smile, and calm demeanor creates an impression of strength and warmth at the same time. This combination is particularly attractive because it balances confidence with approachability. The most important thing about focused eye contact is authenticity. It should never be used as a trick or manipulation tactic. Women are often very sensitive to insincere behavior and can usually sense when someone is forcing confidence. Genuine eye contact comes from being interested in the person rather than trying to achieve a specific outcome. When it is natural and sincere, it becomes a powerful masculine gesture that instantly captures attention and leaves a lasting impression. Another rare masculine gesture that instantly captures a woman's attention is the ability to listen more than you talk. In a world where many people are focused on being heard, a man who genuinely listens stands out in a powerful way. Most people assume attraction is created by saying the perfect words, telling impressive stories, or constantly entertaining others. While communication is important, true connection often begins when someone feels understood. A man who knows how to listen creates that feeling naturally. Many men enter conversations believing they must prove their value. They try to impress by talking about their achievements, experiences, knowledge, or future plans. Although there is nothing wrong with sharing these things, problems arise when the conversation becomes one-sided. When a man is focused only on what he wants to say next, he misses the opportunity to understand the person in front of him. Women often notice the difference between someone who is listening to respond and someone who is listening to understand. Genuine listening communicates confidence. It shows that a man is secure enough that he does not need to dominate every conversation. He is comfortable allowing others to speak and express themselves. Instead of constantly seeking attention, he gives attention. This creates a refreshing experience because many people rarely feel truly heard. A woman may forget some of the words a man says, but she often remembers how he made her feel during the conversation. Female psychology is strongly influenced by emotional connection. When a woman feels that her thoughts, opinions, and experiences are valued, she naturally becomes more comfortable and engaged. A man who listens carefully sends a subtle message that what she says matters. This creates trust because it demonstrates respect. Respect is one of the foundations of attraction, and listening is one of the clearest ways to show it. Active listening involves much more than remaining silent while the other person speaks. It means paying attention to details, maintaining eye contact, asking thoughtful questions, and responding in a way that shows understanding. When a woman shares a story, a good listener does not immediately shift the focus back to himself. Instead, he explores her perspective, acknowledges her feelings, and remains present in the moment. This makes conversations feel meaningful rather than superficial. Another reason listening is so attractive is that it reveals emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and respond appropriately to emotions. Women often associate this quality with maturity and relationship success. A man who listens carefully is better able to understand what someone is feeling and why they feel that way. Rather than rushing to give advice or solve every problem, he first seeks to understand. This approach often creates stronger connections because people want empathy before solutions. Listening also demonstrates patience. In modern society, many interactions are rushed. People interrupt each other, compete for attention, and focus on quick responses rather than meaningful communication. A patient listener shows that he values the conversation enough to give it his full attention. This calm and steady presence can be surprisingly attractive because it creates a sense of comfort and emotional safety. Women are often drawn to men who make them feel understood rather than judged. A man who listens without immediately criticizing, correcting, or dismissing another person's perspective creates an environment where honest communication can thrive. This does not mean agreeing with everything that is said. It means showing enough respect to understand before forming conclusions. Such behavior reflects confidence because insecure people often feel the need to prove themselves right at every opportunity. The power of listening lies in its simplicity. It does not require expensive gifts, dramatic gestures, or rehearsed lines. It requires presence, attention, and genuine curiosity about another person. When a man listens with sincerity, he communicates confidence, respect, patience, and emotional maturity all at once. These qualities are rare, and because they are rare, they often leave a lasting impression. A woman may meet many men who talk endlessly about themselves, but she will remember the one who truly listened. Another rare masculine gesture that instantly captures a woman's attention is protective yet respectful behavior. This quality is often misunderstood because many people confuse protection with control. True masculinity is not about dominating others, making decisions for them, or limiting their freedom. Instead, it is about creating an environment where people feel safe, respected, and valued. When a man naturally displays this balance, it often leaves a strong and lasting impression. Throughout human history, protection has been associated with strength, reliability, and responsibility. However, modern attraction is not based on physical strength alone. Women are often drawn to men who demonstrate emotional, mental, and social strength as well. A man who remains considerate of others, looks out for their well-being, and behaves with integrity communicates a level of maturity that many people find attractive. Protective behavior can appear in simple, everyday situations. It may be noticing when someone feels uncomfortable in a social setting and helping them feel at ease. It may be ensuring that a woman gets home safely after a late event. It may be standing up calmly against disrespectful behavior without creating unnecessary conflict. These actions are not performed to gain praise or recognition. They are natural expressions of character. Because they are genuine, they often have a much greater impact than dramatic displays designed to impress. One of the reasons women notice this quality is because it creates trust. Trust is a crucial part of attraction and healthy relationships. When a man consistently demonstrates that he is dependable and considerate, people begin to feel secure around him. Security does not mean dependence. It means knowing that the person is responsible, stable, and capable of handling situations with maturity. This sense of reliability can be very appealing because it suggests that the man can be counted on when challenges arise. Respect is what separates healthy protection from controlling behavior. A respectful man does not assume that a woman is incapable of making her own decisions. He does not try to manage her life or dictate her choices. Instead, he offers support while recognizing her independence. He understands that genuine strength includes respecting boundaries, opinions, and personal freedom. This balance is attractive because it combines confidence with emotional intelligence. Female psychology often responds positively to men who make others feel comfortable and secure without demanding anything in return. Such behavior signals selflessness and confidence. A man who is constantly seeking credit for every good deed is usually motivated by approval. A truly confident man helps because it aligns with his values. He does not need applause to feel good about himself. This authenticity makes his actions more meaningful and memorable. Another important aspect of respectful protection is remaining calm during difficult situations. When problems arise, many people react emotionally or impulsively. A masculine presence is often characterized by the ability to stay composed and think clearly under pressure. This does not mean suppressing emotions. It means managing them effectively. Women often notice when a man can handle challenges without losing control because it reflects emotional stability and resilience. Protective yet respectful behavior also extends to communication. A man who defends his values while remaining respectful during disagreements demonstrates maturity. He can stand his ground without becoming aggressive. He can express his opinions without belittling others. This ability to combine strength with kindness is rare because many people lean too far toward one extreme or the other. True confidence allows both qualities to exist together. Perhaps the most attractive part of this gesture is that it makes people feel safe without making them feel restricted. A woman can sense when a man's actions come from genuine care rather than a desire for control. One creates trust and connection, while the other creates resistance and discomfort. The difference is often revealed through consistency, respect, and intention. In the end, protective yet respectful behavior is powerful because it reflects several valuable qualities at once. It demonstrates strength without aggression, confidence without arrogance, and care without control. These traits are uncommon, which is why they stand out so clearly. When a man naturally embodies this balance, he often captures attention not through words alone, but through the way he treats the people around him. Another rare masculine gesture that instantly captures a woman's attention is emotional self-control. In a world where many people react impulsively to every challenge, disagreement, or disappointment, a man who remains composed under pressure naturally stands out. Emotional self-control is not about suppressing feelings or pretending that emotions do not exist. Instead, it is the ability to manage emotions wisely, respond thoughtfully, and maintain inner stability regardless of external circumstances. Many people misunderstand emotional strength. They assume it means never feeling hurt, angry, disappointed, or stressed. The reality is that everyone experiences these emotions. The difference lies in how they are handled. An emotionally controlled man does not allow temporary feelings to dictate his actions. He takes time to think before reacting, understands his emotions, and chooses responses that align with his values rather than acting purely on impulse. Women often notice this quality because emotional stability creates a sense of security. When a man becomes angry over small issues, loses control during disagreements, or constantly reacts emotionally to every inconvenience, it can create uncertainty. On the other hand, a man who remains calm and balanced during difficult moments communicates strength and maturity. His behavior suggests that he can handle challenges without creating unnecessary drama or conflict. One of the clearest examples of emotional self-control is how a man responds to rejection, criticism, or disappointment. Life does not always go according to plan. Relationships face difficulties, opportunities are missed, and misunderstandings occur. A man with emotional control accepts these realities without allowing them to destroy his confidence or peace of mind. Instead of reacting with bitterness or anger, he learns from experiences and moves forward. This resilience is often admired because it reflects inner strength. Female psychology is frequently influenced by how a man handles pressure. Confidence is easy to display when everything is going well. True character becomes visible when things become difficult. A man who remains respectful during disagreements, patient during stressful situations, and composed during challenges demonstrates a level of maturity that many people find attractive. His calm presence can have a positive effect on those around him because emotions are often contagious. When one person remains steady, others tend to feel more comfortable and secure. Another reason emotional self-control is attractive is that it shows self-awareness. People who understand their emotions are less likely to be controlled by them. They recognize when they are frustrated, disappointed, or upset, but they do not allow those feelings to dictate every decision. This awareness helps them communicate more effectively and build healthier relationships. Instead of blaming others for their emotions, they take responsibility for managing them. Emotional control also improves communication. During disagreements, many people focus on winning the argument rather than solving the problem. They interrupt, raise their voices, or say things they later regret. An emotionally disciplined man approaches conflict differently. He listens carefully, thinks before speaking, and remains respectful even when opinions differ. This ability to stay composed often earns respect because it reflects confidence rather than insecurity. It is important to understand that emotional self-control does not mean becoming cold or emotionally distant. In fact, emotionally strong men are often very aware of their feelings and capable of expressing them appropriately. They simply do not allow emotions to overwhelm their judgment. They can be compassionate without becoming weak, and strong without becoming harsh. This balance is one of the reasons the trait is so powerful. Women often associate emotional stability with reliability. A man who can manage stress, handle setbacks, and maintain a positive outlook despite challenges appears more dependable. He does not constantly create emotional chaos or require others to manage his moods. Instead, he brings a sense of calm and consistency into interactions. These qualities help build trust because people generally feel safer around those who are emotionally balanced. Ultimately, emotional self-control is a rare masculine gesture because it reflects deep inner strength rather than external appearance. Anyone can appear confident when circumstances are favorable, but maintaining composure during difficult moments requires discipline, self-awareness, and maturity. When a man demonstrates this quality consistently, it communicates confidence, resilience, and stability. These traits often capture attention because they are uncommon, authentic, and highly valued in both attraction and long-term relationships. Thanks for watching Lauren Couple Circle. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next.